There was a room I couldn't leave, with odor sitting on my sleeve, a cherry floor, a window frame, and every wall knew my name. I kept my coat beside the door, like I might walk out once more. But some roads live inside your chest, and some old pain won't let you rest. Nobody knew how long I stayed, talking low to yesterday. But every night I stayed alive was one more reason to survive. The room I couldn't leave held the worst of me. It knew the man I was when I could barely breathe. The room I couldn't leave kept my sorrow near, but I walked out slowly. After all those years, Mama's voice was in the hall, though she was not there at all. Daddy's boots beneath the stairs still looked like he had just been there. I found old letters in a drawer, read the first line, then no more. Some memories don't cut like knives, they just sit down and stay alive. I thought that grief would turn to stone if I kept facing it alone. But something soft beneath the floor said, son, you can open that door. The room I couldn't leave held the worst of me. It knew the man I was when I could barely breathe. The room I couldn't leave kept my sorrow near, but I walked out slowly. After all those years, I don't hate the place I broke. It was there when no one spoke. It held my silence without shame, and never asked me to explain. Maybe healing starts that way, not with light, but with one day, when your hand can touch the frame and leave the room that held your pain. The room I couldn't leave held the worst of me. It knew the man I was when I could barely breathe. The room I couldn't leave kept my sorrow near, but I walked out slowly. After all those years, the room I couldn't leave still stands behind my eyes, but I am not trapped inside it. I made it back alive. So let the window gather rain, let the floor remember pain. I won't curse what carried me through the nights I couldn't see. I closed the door and kept the key for the broken part of me, not to go back, not to grieve, just to know I learned to leave. There's old wood beneath my feet. It knows the sound of tired dreams. It heard my father close the door, too worn to ask for anything more. It heard my mother softly pray when supper stretched another day. It heard the rain, it heard my name, it held the house through old wood pane. A home can hurt and hold you still, like roots wrapped round a stubborn hill. I left that place, but all the same I still carry old wood pain. Old wood, old pain still remembers me. Every nail, every board, every family tree. Old wood, old pain in the walls and rain. I walked away from that house, but not from what it gave. There's a window facing west, where the sunset used to rest. I stood there young and full of plans, with the whole world in my hands. Now I know what years can do. They take the many, leave the few. They leave a chair, a coat, a stain, and rooms that whisper old wood pain. I thought that leaving meant I'd heal, but some things follow what you feel. Some doors close, some still remain inside your chest like old wood pain. Old wood, old pain still remembers me. Every nail, every board, every family tree. Old wood, old pain in the walls and rain. I walked away from that house, but not from what it gave. I don't curse the place I knew. It did the best that it could do. It kept us warm in times within. It let the broken people in. If I return with tired eyes, it ain't to ask the past why. It's just to stand there once again and thank the house that held my pain. Old wood, old pain still remembers me. Every nail, every board, every family tree. Old wood, old pain in the walls and rain. I walked away from that house, but not from what it gave. Old wood, old pain where the quiet stayed, where love was tired but never ran away. So let the porch lean toward the ground Let the empty room sleep sound. I'll leave my hand upon the frame and speak the old house by its name. No bright light, no holy chain, just what remains after the rain. A man adored, a weathered grain, old wood, old pain. Left my coat by the chapel door, couldn't carry that weight no more. I had a name, I had a home, now I walk this road alone. Mama cried in the kitchen light, Daddy worked through another night. Nobody asked what I had lost, nobody knew what silence cost. I kept my pain behind my eyes, kept my hands busy, kept my words dry. Some men break where the world can see, some break quiet like me. The road kept quiet, so did I, with dust on my hands and the moon in my eyes. I lost my shelter, I lost my way, but I kept breathing one more day. I watched good men fade from town. Some got drunk and some laid down. Some lost faith, some lost pride. Some were living but dead inside. I learned hope ain't always bright. Sometimes hope just means one more night, one more step with a tired soul, one more prayer nobody knows. They said the dark would swallow me like rain into a thirsty creek. Something small beneath my chest kept beating when I needed rest. The road kept quiet, so did I, with dust on my hands and the moon in my eyes. I lost my shelter, I lost my way, but I kept breathing one more day. There are names I never say, there are debts I'll never pay. There are rooms inside my mind where I still leave the lights behind. But I am not the hurt I knew, I am not what I went through. I am just a tired man, trying hard to stand. The road kept quiet, so did I, with dust on my hands and the moon in my eyes. I lost my shelter, I lost my way, but I kept breathing one more day. The road kept quiet when no one stayed. It held my sorrow till I found my faith. Let the old road know my name. Let the dark take back its claim. I'm not healed and I'm not whole, but I never sold my soul. If they ask what pulled me through, it was one more breath I held on to. No glory, no crown, no song of praise, just quiet roads and harder days. There were words I never gave, now they sleep beside a grave. There were tears I held too long, till they turned into this song. I had love I could not show, had a heart that moved too slow, had a mouth that closed with pride, while the best of me stayed inside. Nobody teaches boys to bleed, or say the things their fathers need, so I kept quiet day by day, with what I could not say. What I could not say stayed with me, like an old locked door, like a fallen tree. What I could not say still calls my name. I lost the chance, but I carry the flame. I should have told my mother more before the silence closed the door. Should have held my father's hand, told him I could understand. But men like us don't speak that way. We hide the hurt and face the day. Then years go by and all we own is an empty chair and a telephone. I thought my heart was made of stone, till I had to miss them both alone. Now every night kneels down to pray for what I could not say. What I could not say stayed with me, like an old locked door, like a fallen tree. What I could not say still calls my name. I lost the chance, but I carry the flame. Heaven has a kitchen light and a porch beneath the quiet night. Maybe they can hear me now, though I don't know when or how. I loved you more than I could prove. I was just too scared to move, and every road I walk today carries what I could not say. What I could not say stayed with me, like an old locked door, like a fallen tree. What I could not say still calls my name. I lost the chance, but I carry the flame. What I could not say became my prayer, a quiet wound, a cross I wear. take one more day from what your heart should say. I learned too late, but learned it true. Silence takes a part of you, and all the years won't wash away what I could not say. Could've left when the roof came down, could've cursed that dying town, could've laid my name to rest with all the things I never said. But there were fields behind my eyes and old hands teaching me to try. There was a chair my father made and a debt my heart still paid. Nobody called me brave back then. Nobody knew the shape I was in. I just held on through the gray and became the man who stayed. I am the man who stayed when the good years went away, when the house grew cold and the sky turned clay. I am the man who stayed with a tired heart and empty hands. I lost more than I can say, but I'm still where I stand. Mama's voice still fills the hall, though no one lives there now at all. Daddy's coat still hangs in place like time forgot to take his shape. I watched the seasons thin the land, watched hope slip through a working hand. Some men run from what they know, some plant roots where sorrow grows. They said the road would set me free, but the road looked back and spoke to me. Freedom ain't always far away, sometimes it's learning how to stay. I am the man who stayed when the good years went away, when the house grew cold and the sky turned clay. I am the man who stayed with a tired heart and empty hands. I lost more than I can say, but I'm still where I stand. Staying heals, I don't know what mercy feels, but I know these broken boards held my grief and something more. Every nail and every scar, every night beneath these stars, told me pain can pass through bone and still not take you home. I am the man who stayed when the good years went away, when the house grew cold and the sky turned clay. I am the man who stayed with a tired heart and empty hands. I lost more than I can say, but I'm still where I stand. I am the man who stayed, not because I never cried, but because something in this place kept one light alive. So let the porch keep leaning low, let the weeds around it grow. I have been bent but not betrayed. I know why I stayed. No crown, no song, no holy flame, just old wood calling out my name. And if the world forgets my face, this ground will know the man who stayed. There were days I had no song, just a room that felt too long, just a shirt on a wooden chair, and a tired man sitting there. I had nothing left to prove, nothing left I couldn't lose, just a heartbeat thin and low, asking me not to let go. I didn't rise with holy fire, didn't climb no golden spire. I just opened up my eyes and found myself still alive. Nothing left but breathing, nothing left but time, nothing left but one more step across a broken line. Nothing left but breathing when the whole world leaves. Sometimes that is all a man can carry and still believe. I knew the taste of unpaid years, the quiet kind of hidden tears. I knew the sound a house can make when every room begins to ache. My mother kept the table clean, like sorrow was a passing thing. My father wore his pain so still, like silence was an iron will. I took their lessons in my chest, tried to give my own heart rest, but some nights leave you on your knees with nothing left but air to breathe. Nothing left but breathing, nothing left but time, nothing left but one more step across a broken line. Nothing left but breathing when the whole world leaves. Sometimes that is all a man can carry and still believe. I don't know if I was strong, I don't know what pulled me on. Maybe strength is not a flame, maybe it just speaks your name. Maybe grace is plain and small, not a miracle at all. Just one breath you didn't plan, still living in a broken man. Nothing left but breathing, nothing left but time, nothing left but one more step across a broken kept me here through the long and empty nights, through the weight of every year. So let the morning come in slow, let the old hurt rise and go. I am not healed, I am not new, but I have made it through. No silver words, no victory, no crowd to stand and look at me. Just one more breath beneath my chest, and maybe that is enough rest. There were words I never gave, now they sleep beside a grave. There were tears I held too long, till they turned into this song. I had a love I could not show, had a heart that moved too slow, had a mouth that closed with pride, while the best of me stayed inside. Nobody teaches boys to bleed or say the things their fathers need, so I kept quiet day by day with what I could not say, what I could not say stayed with me like an old locked door, like a fallen tree. What I could not say still calls my name. I lost the chance, but I carry the flame. I should have told my mother more before the silence closed the door. Should have held my father's hand, told him I could understand. But men like us don't speak that way. We had the hurt and face the day. Then years go by and all we own is an empty chair and a telephone. I thought my heart was made of stone, till I had to miss them both alone. Now every night kneels down to pray for what I could not say, what I could not say stayed with me like an old locked door, like a fallen tree. What I could not say still calls my name. I lost the chance, but I carry the flame. If heaven has a kitchen light and a porch beneath the quiet night, maybe they can hear me now, though I don't know when or how. I loved you more than I could prove. I was just too scared to move, and every road I walk today carries what I could not say, what I could not say stayed with me like an old locked door, like a fallen tree. What I could not say still calls my name. I lost the chance, but I carry the flame. What I could not say became my prayer. wait for the morning light. Don't let pride take one more day from what your heart should say. I learned too late, but learned the truth. Silence takes a part of you, and all the years won't wash away what I could not say. Watch the barn fall piece by piece. Watch the weeds grow through the peas. What fire took and rain forgot became the ground beneath my lot. I held old letters in my hand, names that time could not withstand. Some turn yellow, some turn thin, some still hurt to read again. I used to think what burns is gone, nothing left to stand upon. But under every blackened mile, the earth was working on the while. Ashes make the soil where the hard roots grow. What the fire takes away, the quiet ground still knows. Ashes make the soil for a tired heart to stand. I lost what I loved, but I became a man. There was a field behind our home where my father walked alone. He never said what made him stay, he just worked the pain away. Mama kept the curtains clean like sorrow was a private thing. She taught me grief can still be kind if you don't let it rule your mind. Now I carry what they knew, and every hard day I get through. Not every loss will leave you whole, but some will plant a deeper soul. Ashes make the soil where the hard roots grow. What the fire takes away, the quiet ground still knows. Ashes make the soil for a tired heart to stand. I lost what I loved, but I became a man. I don't ask to get it back, I don't curse the smoke black past. Some things leave so truth can stay, some things die to clear the way. If I've been beside the field, it ain't because I never healed. I'm just thanking what was burned for every lesson that returned. Ashes make the soil where the hard roots grow. What the fire takes away, the quiet ground still knows. Ashes make the soil for a tired heart to stand. I lost what I loved, but I became a man. Ashes make the soil under every scar. They turn a broken yesterday into something living in the dark. So let the field remember me as more than what I failed to be. Let the rain come soft and slow. Let the buried things still grow. I'm not the fire spoiled. I'm not the grief I hold. What burned down needs something whole. Ashes make the soil. Hands don't shake from age alone. They shake from things I've carried home, from names I buried, debts I paid, from all the roads where I once strayed. These hands have held a mother's grief, a father's tools, a child's belief. They've closed some doors, they've dug some ground. They've held me up when I went down. Nobody sees what hands have known when a man has stood too long alone. But every line across my skin knows where the dark has been. Quiet hands carry heavy things, broken prayers and wedding rings. Quiet hands do what hearts can't say. They hold the night till it turns to day. I fixed a fence in freezing rain with old regret behind my name. I washed the blood from my own sleeve, then learned there's more than one way to grieve. I held my face and did not cry when the last truck pulled out of sight. Some goodbyes don't make a sound, they just leave dust upon the ground. They call me cold, they call me still, but they never saw the iron will. A man can break and still remain with quiet hands around his pain. Quiet hands carry heavy things, broken prayers and wedding rings. Quiet hands do what hearts can't say. They hold the night till it turns to day. I don't need these hands made clean, they have touched what life can mean. Dirt and sorrow, bread and loss, a working man's unspoken cross. If they tremble when I stand, let them tremble where I am. They have earned the right to show every mile they had to know. Quiet hands carry heavy things, broken prayers and wedding rings. Quiet hands do what hearts can't say. They hold the night till it turns to day. Quiet hands warmed by time and flame, still reach for morning, all the same. So when my story leaves my chest and I lay these old bones down to rest, don't speak of all I failed to be, just lay my hands across me. They did not save the whole wide land, they did not always understand, but they held on when hope was thin and carried me back home again. I woke up before the daylight came, with yesterday still in my name. Coffee cold and hands unclean from holding on to what I'd seen. There's a weight behind a quiet face, a kind of hurt that leaves no trace. You learn to smile, you learn to nod, and carry things you don't tell God. Nobody asks how deep it goes when a man keeps wearing his old clothes. Nobody sees the hidden cost of holding everything he lost. A man can only carry so much before his hands begin to shake, before the road beneath his feet starts asking what it takes. A man can only carry so much, but still he carries on with a broken prayer inside his chest and a heart that won't be gone. I watch my father bend with years, never showing half his fears. He kept his sorrow folded tight and worked it down by candlelight. Mama knew but never said, she just bowed her silver head. Some homes don't break with falling beams, they break in small and silent things. I used to think I'd be more free than all the men who came before me, but blood remembers, roots run deep, and some old wounds refuse to sleep. A man can only carry so much before his hands begin to shake, before the road beneath his feet starts asking what it takes. A man can only carry so much, but still he carries on with a broken prayer inside his chest and a heart that won't be gone. I don't need the world to know how far a tired soul can go. I don't need a crown or a sign to prove this pain was mine. If I lay it down someday, let the dirt take what it may. But until that morning comes, I'll carry what I've become. A man can only carry so much before his hands begin to shake, before the road beneath his feet starts asking what it takes. A man can only carry so much, but still he carries on with a broken prayer inside his chest and a heart that won't be gone. Man can only carry so much, but somehow still survives with all that weight beneath his ribs and quiet in his eyes. So let the evening settle slow, let the long road take me home. I have been bent by grief and dust. A man can only carry so much. But if tomorrow finds my face still moving through this tired place, then maybe strength was never loud, just standing when you're almost down. I never prayed with pretty words, just broken ones and that once hurt. Hands together, head hung low, asking where the lost men go. I had dust inside my lungs, had old regrets beneath my tongue, had a heart that beat too slow from caring what no one knows. Nobody saw me on my knees, nobody heard those silent pleas. But somewhere past my last defense, there was prayer in a tired man's chest. There's a prayer in a tired man's chest when the road gets long and the soul needs rest. It ain't loud, it don't shine, it just keeps him alive. One more time. There's a prayer where the pain won't sleep, where the old wounds cut too deep. I lost my way, but heaven knows a tired man still has a soul. Watch my mother fold her hands beside a stove and empty cans. She never asked for more than bread, but carried storms inside her head. My father spoke in working scars and unpaid debts and falling stars. He never said that he was scared, but I saw God inside his stare. I learned that faith ain't always bright. Sometimes it crawls through one more night. Sometimes grace is just a breath inside a man who ain't quit yet. There's a prayer in a tired man's chest when the road gets long and the soul needs rest. It ain't loud, it don't shine, it just keeps him alive. One more time. There's a prayer where the pain won't sleep, where the old wounds cut too deep. I lost my way, but heaven knows a tired man still has a soul. Save me then, maybe mercy, maybe sin, maybe just the morning light finding me after the fight. But I stood up slow and breathed with nothing left but what believed. Not in gold, not in fame, just one more day to say my name. There's a prayer in a tired man's chest when the road gets long and the soul needs rest. It ain't loud, it don't shine, it just keeps him alive. One more time. There's a prayer where the pain won't sleep, where the old wounds cut too deep. I lost my way, but heaven knows A tired man still has a soul. Oh, oh. There's a prayer in the hands that shake, in the hearts that bend but do not break. I lost my home, I lost my best, but kept a prayer in a tired man's chest. So let the evening take its time, let the old road cross the line. I have been low, but not erased. I have seen sorrow face to face, and if tomorrow lets me rise with quiet tears behind my eyes, I'll walk again like all the rest, with a prayer in a tired man's chest. Left my name in a drawer somewhere, with an old shirt and my mother's prayer. There was a time folks knew my face, before the years took up my place. I had a road, I had a plan, I had dirt on my working hands. But some storms don't come with rain, they just sit down inside your name. Never said how bad it got, never told them what I lost. Some men scream when hope runs dry, some just stare into the sky. I left my name behind where the hard days stay, in a house gone cold on a road of clay. But I kept one breath, and I kept one flame. I lost almost everything, but I did not lose my name. Daddy said a man must stand, even with blood on both his hands. Mama said the Lord still hears, even when words disappear. I watched my own heart turn to stone in a rented room too far from home. There are nights that never end, there are wounds that call you friend. They thought the dark had made its claim, thought I was too far gone to change. But under every quiet scar, there was still one beating heart. I left my name behind where the hard days stay, in a house gone cold on a road of clay. But I kept one breath, and I kept one flame. I lost almost everything, but I did not lose my name. I don't need a stone to tell the world I made it out of hell. I don't need a bell to ring, a mercy from anything. I just need the morning light, one more step and one more night. If I can stand when daylight came, maybe I still own my name. I leave my name behind where the hard days stay, in a house gone cold on a road of clay. But I kept one breath and I kept one flame. I lost almost everything, but I did not lose my name. I left my fear behind where the dead fields grow. I walked out slow with a tired soul, and if the dark calls back, I won't answer the same. I lost almost everything, but I did not lose my name. So let the night remember me as a man who bent but did not leave. Let the dust lay where it may. I am still here another day. No crown, no gold, no holy sign, just these hands and borrowed time. I came through sorrow old and plain, and carried back my name. I took the cold road home again, past the fields and broken fence, past the house where I was raised, past the boy I couldn't save. The porch was leaning toward the ground, no one there to hear the sound, just my boots and evening gray, and all the words I didn't say. Nobody waits where time is gone, nobody sings an old man's song, but something in that empty place still remembered my face. The cold road home still knows my name. It held my sorrow, it held my shame. The cold road home did not let go. It brought me back to what I know. Mama's roses had gone wild, like grief left alone for a while. Daddy's shed was caving in, but I could still smell work on him. There are things you can't outrun, old hurt buried in the sun. You leave town and swear you're free, and carry home inside your knees. I thought the miles would make me clean, but distance don't erase a dream. Some roots stayed down where pain was grown, and call a tired man back home. The cold road home still knows my name. It held my sorrow, it held my shame. The cold road home did not let go. It brought me back to what I know. I don't know if home forgives, or if it only lets you live. I don't know what grace can be when it stands so quietly. But I touched that old front door, and I was not lost anymore. Not healed, not young, not clean, but closer to what I mean. The cold road home still knows my name. It held my sorrow, it held my shame. The cold road home did not let go. It brought me back to what I know. The cold road home was hard and slow, but sometimes that's the only way to go. So let the fields grow dark behind, let the years stay where they lie. I came back with empty hands, but I came back as a man. No bright sign above the trees, no holy voice calling me, just gravel, dust, and evening foam, and the cold road